and welcome to the first episode of Which Relationship Will Last. Because it's our first episode, I wanted to give you a little preface on what to expect. We will be picking 2 couples for each episode from a pool of applicants. For each couple, we will interview the individuals separately to get to know them and their perspective on their relationship. Then we will get them together and analyze their dynamics. At the end of the show, we will share our results and predict whose relationship will last longer. So now that you know, let's introduce our first contestants, Ruby and Claude Turpin. Let's get to know Ruby. Miss Turpin, what are you passionate about?
Well, my faith, of course. Who am I without it? I thank Jesus every time I realize how great of a life he gave me, especially considering the position of others who got it worse.
So, you're religious?
Oh yes, very much so. I'd like to think. I go to church and keep to my traditional values, like always accepting others, working hard, and thanking God every day for what he's given me.
Do you have any insecurities or things you wish you could fix about yourself?
I mean, I wish I could reduce, but I have a respectable disposition, which you just can't beat, and sometimes I judge people in my head, especially the white trash and the ugly. Thank God I ain't living like that.
What do you like the most about yourself?
The philosophy I hold myself to, help anybody who needs it.
What do you appreciate the most about Claude?
Everything he does for me, like taking care of the farm and our black workers so I don't have to, and just simply doing what I ask of him. I love him. Anybody else could have got him, but I was a lucky woman to marry him, and he fills my heart with joy.
What about you?
I know he loves me. I'm the best wife I can be for him, and I try and show him I appreciate him whenever I can.
Seems like she really loves him, but how does he feel about her? Let's find out. Claude, what are you passionate about?
Nothing really. I ain't got many interests other than keeping up a farm.
Are you religious?
I believe in God and I go to church, but I'm not nearly as traditional as Ruby.
Would you change anything about your life?
Yeah, it's so dull, but I guess it's just what was meant to be. Also, sometimes I feel like my wife is controlling me, but I just do what she says because I don't want no drama, which makes me sometimes ignore some stuff she says, so I don't get bothered by it.
What quality do you like about yourself?
I guess that I just don't get my wife's drama, and I can make some funny comments. Most time they're about the blacks, which is always comical.
What do you appreciate the most about Ruby?
I can tell she cares about me and that she's grateful for me. I mean, we got a productive relationship.
How do you think she feels about you?
Again, I know she loves me because I help her have the traditional life she wants. I'm just not super attentive to her.
All right, folks, now that we've got to see them separately, let's see how they act together.
Come on, Claude, sit down in this chair here.
Well, welcome back, Claude and Ruby. Let's start off with this question. What's life like at home?
We got a little bit everything back home. We own a farm and some clean hogs, and also we can afford some working hands. We do our jobs and keep things straight around our house.
I was talking specifically about your relationship.
Sometimes we argue, or sometimes I get a little frustrated with her, but most of the time we are happy with each other.
I guess I just get a little too carried away with myself, but we always love spending time with each other, especially after long days of work.
Have you ever had any issues?
Oh no, nothing worthwhile being mentioned.
You get a little crazy sometimes, especially getting insulted by someone.
Oh hush, Claude, it's nothing. The only thing is sometimes he doesn't pay much attention to me, but that's normal for relationships.
Do you see each other in your lives later on in the future?
Yes, of course. I couldn't imagine someone else with Claude. It would tear me to pieces. The Lord blessed me with a good one. The day has never dawned that I couldn't find something to laugh at.
Not since she married me anyways, but my answer is yes. I don't see my life changing much.
They seem like they got things together, don't you think? Anyways, now let's move on to our next couple. Please welcome the first interviewee, Holga Hopewell. Welcome, Holga. Now, first let me ask you, what are you passionate about?
My education. I have a PhD in philosophy, and I'm constantly reading to understand more about the world, especially science.
So, you aren't religious?
Oh, all that stuff is bullshit. Religion isn't real. The only thing that logically explains the way everything works is science. Anyone who believes it is stupid.
Would you change anything about your life?
Yes, my mother. She's constantly trying to control me. I cannot stand it. I'm going to live like I am, and it's not her place to try and change that. In fact, my name used to be Joy, but I changed it to what it is now, just to irritate her.
What's something you like about yourself?
The control I have over my life. I mean, I'm missing a leg, and I got a heart syndrome, and that limits me, but I still don't let my mom control me. Also, I just keep to myself.
What do you like the most about Manly?
At first, I didn't like him at all. I thought he was just like the rest, young and stupid. But after talking to him once, I realized that he had a lot in common with me and appreciates me like never before. Almost makes me feel vulnerable. But for some reason, I like it.
How do you think he feels about you?
Based on the way he treats me, I know he has some strong emotions for me. And the way he looks at me, it's like a child looking with fascination at a new fantastic animal at the zoo. He seems to really care for me and accept me for who I am, which is something I've never felt with a mother like my own.
Sounds like this stubborn girl's got a soft spot for Manly. Let's meet him. So, Manly Pointer, what are you passionate about?
I mean, I love collecting things. I sell Bibles to people all around and collect some cool pieces along the way. I guess that's my passion.
Does that mean you believe in God?
Now, I don't know too much, but I think it's important to own a Bible. It's got some important stuff to it.
That doesn't really answer my question, but anyways. Would you change anything about your life?
My life isn't that complex. I don't come from nowhere in particular. I just go through life as it continues. So, no, I guess. Most of the time I get what I want, and for myself.
Okay, following that, what do you like about yourself?
My ability to get people to see me different than what I truly am. That's why I'm such a convincing salesman. I can make people believe anything.
What do you like the most about Holga?
She's so brave. To be living with that prosthetic leg of her for her whole life, it's super interesting.
How do you think she feels about you?
I can tell. I make her feel comfortable, so I think she really likes me. Especially since I fulfill her romantic fantasies that she's never experienced before.
A little odd of an interview, but let's get them together and see how they act. So, Manly and Holga, you guys are a fairly new relationship. What's it like when you guys see each other?
Well, I like to go on walks to the barn house. Just talk about life. Oh, and picnics.
We stay close to my house. We both can't go super far because of our heart conditions. We have the same one, and also my leg.
How do you feel about each other? Do you express a lot of emotion?
I told her I love her on multiple occasions. I asked her to say it back, but she doesn't.
I mean, I do, in a sense. If you use the word loosely, you might say that. But it's not a word I use. I don't have illusions. I'm one of those people who see through nothing.
Have you ever had any issues?
Dishonesty issues on my part. I didn't tell him the truth about my age, but now he knows. Also, he's got this weird obsession with wanting to know how to put on and take off my leg, but it's nothing we can't fix.
But that proved to me that you love me, even though you won't say it. It makes you different, and that's what I like about you. You're different.
Do you see each other together in the future?
Once I know she can trust me with that damn leg.
I mean, he accepts me like nobody else. I mean, nobody else can make me feel special, especially when I don't got my prosthetic on.
So folks, now that we've seen both couples, which relationship do you think will last? The results are in for us, and we believe that Claude and Miss Turpin are the stronger couple.
Yes, I knew I was better.
We also feel as if there's something Manly's hiding from Holga, and who knows what will happen when the truth comes out. I thought you were a good Christian!
I just want her leg all along.
Thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and see you next time.